Jordan Henderson, Adam Lallana, Daniel Sturridge, Divock Origi on the bench. Trent Alexander-Arnold is now fit to take his place there as well, alongside the youngster Rafael Camacho. Here's Firmino, and there's Salah! Steers it into the corner of the net for 3-0. That should be that for Liverpool. The two of them linking up beautifully yet again. Roberto Firmino with a little back heel, and Mo Salah from 8 yards does the rest, passing it into the corner of the net. Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 0.
Yeah, Bournemouth would have come out in the second half and thought, please don't concede in the first 5 minutes, because then it really is game over. But Liverpool make it so easy. What a fabulous ball over the top by Keita, who has come under criticism this week. But no wonder Mo Salah goes to Firmino after the goal, because that is brilliant play. A little back heel, straight into the path of Salah, 6 yards out. We know what he can do. He's just going to side foot it into the far corner, and now Liverpool are really enjoying themselves. 2 minutes into the second half, game over, 3-0.
17th goal of the season in the Premier League for Mo Salah. 49 career goals for Liverpool now in the league, one away from the half-century. 6 goals in 4 appearances now for Bournemouth. A hat-trick in the first game this season. Well, he'll fancy his chance of maybe a repeat today. He's got his first 3 minutes into the second half. 11 goals in his last 12 and a bit games now. 5 goals in his last 5 matches here at Anfield. And as Chris was saying, Bournemouth's worst fears materialise.
I think I read this week that he needed one more to score 20 in all competitions this year and be the first player since Luis Suarez to do it in successive seasons. So he's breaking records again. Salah.
Here he is, juggling the ball, and then stabs it through to Milner, doing his defensive duties there as well, Mo Salah. Alisson's clearance isn't the best. It looks like it's spiralled straight out of play. It has. It's a rather forlorn looking figure now, Eddie Howe, as he prowls inside his technical area, hands thrust deep in the pockets of that Bournemouth puffer jacket. He takes them out and claps them together in some encouragement here for his side, but the task looks lost now. 3-0 down. Robertson with the cross, breaks here for King, edge of the penalty area. Here's Ibe, edge of the box, drives a shot against the shins of Robertson. Alisson out again to punch. Referee blows his whistle for offside. Liverpool get the free kick.
Well, this really has turned into a game now where it's vital that Klopp will think that Liverpool have to go on and win this 5 or 6, because it's an ideal opportunity. They're playing the team that they always beat in the Premier League. Bournemouth hate playing Liverpool, and it's shown again today. But it's just how many can Liverpool get now?
4-0, 3-0, 4-0, 3-0. That's how the last 3 and a bit games have gone for Liverpool. And now the goal difference is down to 4. Van Dijk bangs it long to Salah. Beautiful first touch. Gets it back from Wijnaldum. And then a loose one from the Egyptian. Gives it to Jefferson Lerma. Rico leading the counter. I think he's carried that out of play on this near side. Like he had. Naby Keita certainly thought he had. But according to the assistant, smile from Jurgen Klopp. Bournemouth get a free kick though. Eventually they'll manage to take it. Back they go though to Ake. Telegraphed a little bit and intercepted by Robertson. Here comes the red surge again. Salah laid off to Wijnaldum, to Keita, square to Fabinho, and Firmino can't take it. What is quite a strong pass actually from his compatriot, and it skids off his shin and out for a goal kick. Clearly that message has got through. Liverpool players, Chris, because the way they have started this second half, already bagged that third goal, and there is real urgency when they flood forward, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, the 3 points are in the bag. It's just now that they know how important it is to get this goal difference down, because at the end of the season you just never know. With both teams not dropping too many points, it could be an extra point. So Liverpool have to try, especially in these kind of games, knowing that the 3 points are already there, just to do as much as they can to score the goals. But there's 12 games left after this, so another one ticked off for Liverpool. 3 points clear. That's all that they can do. Win all the games and they win the Premier League.
At Manchester United next Sunday. It's a tasty-looking fixture. Normally is between those two sides, but particularly given the context not only of where Liverpool are, but of course what's happened to Manchester United under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They're now in the top four at the moment, United. So it's a game to really savour. And here they come again. Here's Mane, edge of the D. He's just lost his footing under pressure from Smith. And Smith will weave his way out of trouble. But there are 5 red shirts that converge on and win the ball back. Salah played in down the left-hand side, cut back to Fabinho's a little bit behind him. And Ryan Fraser is there. And then he is caught by Robertson, and that will be a free kick to Bournemouth. Blink of an eye, Liverpool just rob it back and then surge forward. It looked like they're going to add to their tally. Goals from Mane on 24, Wijnaldum on 34, and Salah on 48. Assist there for Fabinho. Now 4 assists and 3 goals in 6 appearances against Bournemouth. These only Salah loves playing against the Cherries. But Firmino doesn't mind either. 3-0 Liverpool. Wijnaldum has a quick look up and spanks a pass out that left-hand side. Mane's in some room. Casually takes it down, flicks it with his right thigh, and then on the outside of that right boot, edge of the penalty area, big thick deflection on his attempts to cross the ball towards the far side, and that makes it easy for Boric. You must wonder what's hitting a little bit here after Boric. Forgive him for saying to Asmir Begovic, actually, I don't mind if you sub in for this one, mate.
I know, he's done well, hasn't he, Boris, since he's been in the team, but
he has, yeah.
He probably had dreams about this last night, knowing that it was just going to be relentless from Liverpool. And with the recent results, knowing that Liverpool were probably going to win the game, but it was just praying that they didn't play too well.
Yeah, or maybe wake up with those giant foam hands permanently attached. That's what he needed. Now, he has made one very good save when it was still 0-0 from Roberto Firmino. Tight in on the angle, but he's been given not a chance by the 3 Liverpool strikes that we've had. As Milner now brings out the party piece in terms of his range of passing from right to left. Robertson to Keita, now Fabinho, edge of the penalty area. Firmino, no, Salah in danger in the box, and now it's Wijnaldum again, deep towards the far post. Mane with the header, he's put it wide. I think he was onside, it was touch and go. But the way Sadio Mane has buried his face in his hands suggests that was a real chance. And he at least should have hit the target.
Yeah, well, you feel like there'll be many more to come. Just with the red arrows coming forward. And Bournemouth not really offering anything but a great chance there from Mane. At first it looked like he was offside, but Wijnaldum with a little dink to the far post. A free header, really, and a poor one.
Should have at least exercised the goalkeeper there. Oh, here's Josh King, wriggled free from Matic momentarily. He's inside the area, he's got no support whatsoever though. And he's just let that ball go out of play on the byline. That's the next best thing really that he could have done, Josh King, because it is going to be a Bournemouth corner. And Ryan Fraser is going to go across to take it. It's Bournemouth's first of the match. Fraser with an in-swinger towards the near post, but it's to no one at all. Away by Robertson, slammed back in by Rico, picked back up by Jordan Ibe. Bournemouth keep it alive, work it to the left-hand side again with Fraser, steps inside Robertson. And now Lerma, pressurised by His opposite number, literally, Navigator, number 8. 2 8s coming together. Now it's with Gosling. Continue the charge into the penalty area. Cut back is straight into the shins of Joel Matip, and behind for another corner.
Well, Liverpool were quite fortunate then, because the ref played play on when he could have given a free kick on Ake in a dangerous position, but he felt like Bournemouth could have the advantage to create a chance, but it didn't. They've got another set piece
towards the near post. Little flick, and it nearly comes to Gosling from the little touch by Andrew Sermon, who's adamant that should be another Bournemouth corner. But, saying it didn't come off him, it came off his marker. But it's not going to go his way. Liverpool get the goal kick, and we're going to see the first change of the game. It's going to come from Eddie Howe, and it's the former Liverpool man Dominic Solanke is going to come on, and he's going to replace another ex-Liverpool player, Jordan Ibe.
And a nice touch from the Liverpool fans, giving Ibe a good reception, and Solanke one as well.
I think they would have done that if Ibe had scored, and it was 3-0. Well, he's off, and Solanke's on, who didn't have the greatest of games against Cardiff City last weekend. But he's on to try and prove a point, certainly, after his £17 million move from Liverpool in the summer. 1 goal in 21 Premier League appearances for the Reds. Ronaldo linking up nicely with Salah, and then he's blocked off by Nathan Ake, and Liverpool will get a free kick just on the point of the penalty area with an hour played, and the prospects here of adding to their 3-0 lead.
It's just nice sometimes to see Liverpool mix it up. They don't always have to play from defence to midfield to strikers. They've got a guy in Van Dijk whose range of passing is fantastic. 50-yard balls straight onto someone's foot, and what a bargain he's been as well. I know he cost a lot of money, but...
Yeah, you're right though, yeah. He's a Rolls-Royce player, isn't he? He really is. Mo Salah and James Milner over this. Salah dummers it, Milner takes it square to Salah, edge of the penalty area, goes for goal. Big deflection off Rico. Liverpool corner. Milner will take his time fetching it from the far side. Time for Bournemouth to switch on here. To take a battering more than anything else. Milner whips it low towards the near post, and Lerma is in there with Matip, and the Liverpool man has fouled Jefferson Lerma. And Bournemouth will get this set piece, which Boric whacks forward immediately onto the head of Matip, who's got back very quickly. Touched by Solanke, finds Lerma. Rico down the line to King. Nutmegs Matip, who then clatters Dan Gosling. And the yellow card comes out straight away. Was that Matip or was that Fabinho?
Either way, Fraser's got it again.
The assistant won't care. His nose has taken the impact. Well, it's Matip actually, isn't it? Fabinho then came in and slid across in the subsequent challenge, but it's that block by Matip on Fraser. So he joins Smith and Rico and Anthony Taylor's notebook, and Bournemouth have a free kick wide on the left hand side. Fraser and Rico, the two men over it. Players strung along the D, low towards the edge of the box. Heavy touch by Cook. Cross comes back out to Fraser, tries to be cute to get it round Keita, and then he can't. Then Keita's ball down the right hand side, releases Salah, could look over his left hand shoulder. That's where the support is. Square pass, doesn't quite tee up Roberto Firmino. Okay, he was trying to tee up his mate there. from that third goal. It was put on a plate so beautifully by Firmino, and out the other end Matip's done well to nick it off Josh King just as he was about to wriggle free on the edge of the penalty area. Keita inside the centre circle. Anthony Taylor does the ref does a little hop over the ball to make sure he doesn't interfere with play. Wijnaldum back to Van Dijk. Out to Robertson. Put back in field by Firmino. Forward to Sadio Mane, who started the trouble for Bournemouth on 10 minutes with that bullet header from Milner's cross. Return from Firmino down the right hand side, away from Gosling. Adam Smith comes across to just put it out of play for a throw to Liverpool, which they take from nowhere near where the ball went out. The referee's happy to let play go on. Keita just outside the box. Fabinho back to Mane. Robertson. Now Wijnaldum. Mane point to the area. Firmino and Salah further across. Ball hasn't come in yet though from the left-hand flank, and Liverpool at the moment quite happy just to go back to the halfway line and try and build again. Fabinho has some room. Firmino makes the cross run to try and drag a Bournemouth player out of position and create a bit of space. He's done that for Wijnaldum. Edge of the penalty area, pushed into the path of Robertson. First time ball, good sliding block by Smith. Robertson will keep it in play on the far side. Nice pass in towards Fabinho, but it was well read in the end by Lerma. And now Rico can clear for Bournemouth. Up to the edge of the centre circle. Ryan Fraser can't shake off Naby Keita though. Keita sticking right at him there, and Bournemouth are forced to go all the way back into their half. How demoralising is this, Chris?
Well, it is really, because they just know that it's Liverpool coming forward and they've got nothing. They've got Josh King up top, but it's really tough for him. He's on his own. Solanke's playing up there as well, but when you're creating nothing and you know Liverpool are going to come at you time and time and time again, it really is a demoralising feeling. But it's just the last pass at the moment with Liverpool. The final pass is something that's letting them down, because if they got that right, it could be really a cricket score.
Robertson from deep inside his own half, a long huge pass again taken on his chest well by Mane. Ake with a timely challenge and helped out by Lerma. Bournemouth survived the latest raid. 65 minutes gone at Anfield. Liverpool 3, Bournemouth 0 here on Premier League Live. As it stands, going back 3 points clear at the top of the table, albeit having played a game more than Manchester City. Van Dijk carrying the ball forward up towards the halfway line. Robertson, Firmino, infield to Keita. Had a good game, Naby Keita. One or two questions about his form since he moved for £50 million from RB Leipzig, where he excelled in the Bundesliga. He's been terrific today. Salah, lovely ball towards the far post, arcing into the path of Wijnaldum, who turns round and gives it a big grin and a thumbs up for the idea. Just a little bit too strong. And Bournemouth will get the goal kick. He's yet to score for Liverpool, Naby Keita. He turns 24 tomorrow, so it'll be one way of celebrating that. So he played a huge part in Mo Salah's third goal. Smith comes forward for Bournemouth into the penalty area, and he's trapped all the way by Sadio Mane, and now there's a challenge inside the box. It's left two players down. Referee happy to let play go on. Robertson on the charge. Ake is there first though, and he will just, for safety first to his goalkeeper Boric, who then sees that there is some attention needed further up the field and kicks the ball out of play. So Adam Smith, who's the injured man for Bournemouth, can receive treatment. Further up the field there was a coming together between Dan Gosling and Naby Keita. I think both of those players are okay. It's Smith who felt the full force of that challenge from Andy Robertson. There wasn't really any intent from Robertson. I think he trod on his foot as he went through, so maybe feeling like metatarsal, who knows. 23 minutes to go. Liverpool lead it by 3-0. And they look very confident indeed. Just the sort of response that Jurgen Klopp would have wanted. Smith is up on his feet. He's not very comfortable though, does he, Chris?
No, maybe he's thinking he wants to get off because he knows what's coming. But I think Klopp will be he'll be quite disappointed the way the game's panned out if Liverpool don't score again. 3-0 up after 47 minutes.
You think he won't be happy with 3-0?
Just with the way, how early Liverpool got the 3 goals, straight after half-time making it 3, attacking the Kop end. I think anyone would be expecting at least 4 or 5. Obviously pleased with the result and to go back to the top of the league, but just with the way how early they were 3-0 up, I think.
20 minutes to go. They lead by 3-0. There's been a goal in the Marco Silva derby between Watford and Everton.
Up against Lucas Dean, gets the ball into the penalty area once again. Here's Will Hughes, right hand side of the box, low cross, and it's in! Andre Gray! Watford ahead of Vicarage Road! There is the breakthrough! In the Marco Silva derby, it's Watford 1, Everton 0.
And a huge goal potentially in terms of the relegation scrap at St Mary's Stadium.
Target is Patterson, who wins it, and it's turned in by Sol Bamba. What did I say? He doesn't lose anything in the air. Callum Patterson, he heads it down, and Sol Bamba gambles, and the big 34-year-old Ivorian taps it in, and Cardiff City take the lead.
Cardiff City leading at Southampton, and a win for them there will take them out of the bottom 3, albeit only for a short time. But that could be a huge result there for Cardiff if they can hang on. Liverpool will hope for a huge result here too. It's 3-0, it's pretty impressive at the moment. 20 minutes to go, less than that. Still one more. Milner on a defence to Ronaldo. Round the corner from Salah on halfway. Roberto Firmino taken off him by Dominic Solanke. Robertson can't get round Smith, who's made a full recovery. He's coming together with Robertson a few moments ago. Takes the ball back to the halfway line. As it stands at the moment, Cardiff City going up to 15th place in the Premier League table, a point clear of the relegation zone. Remarkable, Chris.
Just looking at that table, yeah, Cardiff could be ahead of Newcastle and Southampton. Fantastic from Neil Warnock.
Emotional time, of course, for everyone connected at Cardiff City, but if they can hold on, that's back-to-back wins, and that can do so much to the table, and it's done so much for Cardiff City if they can hang on. Burnley playing Brighton later, so it could change again. Something like it's going to change here for Bournemouth. 3-0 down with 17 minutes to go. Fraser loses out to Salah, edge of the D. Danger here again for Bournemouth. Ball towards Firmino, pushes him a little bit wide. And then Ake does well actually under pressure from Firmino. He's trying to get it back. He's knocked off the Liverpool man. And it's gone out of play for a goal kick. Here comes another change for Bournemouth. Jefferson Lerma's coming off. He's going to be replaced by French striker Lys Mousset. These last 17 minutes or so. 17th consecutive appearance from the bench for Mousset, and here he is from 25 yards. Has whistled one just wide of Alisson's left-hand post.
Well, credit to him really there. He's just come on the pitch, seen an opportunity really from 35 yards out, and he's had a crack. Comfortable really, but not too far away, but just shows that he probably feels like he's got a point to prove because he wants to be in the starting lineup.
Yeah, it's his 51st Premier League game for Bournemouth today, and he's only made 7 starts in that time. So it shows you how much he's had to wait. He's got a couple of goals, but yet to start this season, and his intent already evident in the first few seconds. His first chance to get the ball at his feet. Liverpool get ready to make their first change. Ball down the right hand side here. Dominic Solanke gets there ahead of Virgil van Dijk, and then cleverly backheels it off the Liverpool centre half for a throw to the visitors, which Ryan Fraser thinks about taking quickly, but doesn't. Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to come on. He's getting the last few instructions from Jurgen Klopp. Liverpool fans were very pleased to see him back. Here comes the throw, flicked on, looking for Gosling, back in by Sermon, it ricochets around and it won't fall for Solanke nor for Mousset, and Alisson gathers and slams it forward straight away. Smith's got to be careful here and watchful, which he is. Clears it first time on the volley with his right foot, out to Josh King, forward by him to Mousset. Shows too much of that to Joel Matip. Liverpool smuggle it back. Inside the last 15 minutes here at Anfield on Premier League Live. Liverpool cruising towards another win. Salah to Firmino, back inside to Salah. Beautiful football from Liverpool. Salah! Oh, he's clipped the top of the bar. Boris may have got a feather on it, but it's another silky Liverpool move. Firmino and Salah telepathic in their understanding, and Salah hits the frame of the goal.
Yeah, once again, when they get it right, it's a delight to watch. Again, Firmino and Salah teaming up. I think he's just trying to give the goalkeeper the rise. He's shone as if he was going for the far corner again, like his first goal. He's tried to whip it maybe into the near post. It's gone centre of the goal and high up, and it's hit the bar. But another good attack from Liverpool.
Yeah, it didn't come off the goalkeeper. That was straight onto the face of the crossbar from Mo Salah. Liverpool have made another change. Details of that in just a second. I was just looking at the table. I didn't see who came on and off, Chris, got to be honest.
Alexander-Arnold's on.
That's right, Alexander-Arnold's come on. Has Milner gone off?
I assume it might be for Milner.
Milner's still there, look. Let's just check if that is. I think it's Wijnaldum, actually. Away. And as far as Mane on the edge of the Bournemouth penalty area. Keita will pick it back up though. Mane again, down the line to Robertson. Firmino goes towards the near post. Cross doesn't come in though. Away to the right-hand side. Ryan Fraser doing his best. Moussé stayed onside. Kick is to his left. It's Moussé! I think it was on target, and Alisson had to be nimble, high to his left to touch it behind for a corner.
Yeah, and that's the reason why Liverpool play bid money for a goalkeeper, because when you can be comfortable as that in a game and have a counter on you, it was going in, and it was a really good save from Alisson. He made it look quite comfortable, but he tipped it over as it was headed for the top corner.
Here comes the set piece towards the near post. Ake with the header, can't direct it towards goal, and now Liverpool can break. Mo Salah sprinting over halfway. Trent Alexander-Arnold, and here is some room here for Naby Keita inside the penalty area. Still Naby Keita. Oh, it's stuck under his feet, and Fraser manages to bring it away with the help of Andrew Surman. But the incessant pressure is never far away.
It can be so frustrating sometimes, Liverpool, can't they? Like I said, when it all works out, it's so nice to watch, but so many times it's just that final pass or the final touch where they run into a player after such a good build-up.
Just over 11 minutes to go. Can Liverpool get a fourth here? Will they get a fourth? Mane, Wijnaldum and Salah on 24, 34 and 48 have done the damage. Here's Salah down the right hand side, square to Firmino, shot is blocked, oh, and over the bar from Naby Keita. That was the moment for his first Liverpool goal, and he's blazed it high over the bar from 12 yards.
Well, he's not well known at Liverpool for his shooting accuracy. It might have been at Leipzig, but another good run from Salah into Firmino. Them two pairing up really good this afternoon, but should do better, shouldn't he? Just falls for Keita. He's at 8 yards out, gets right under the ball. I think he's skied it.
Well, it's been a while since he's found the back of the net. Hasn't done it for Liverpool, but his last goal came for RB Leipzig in the Bundesliga against Hoffenheim nearly a year ago. As Bournemouth make another change, Mepham has come on to replace Rico. Liverpool look to break again. Chris Mepham is on. Few moments as Bournemouth look to keep it at 3-0. Salah again into the penalty area, down the right hand side, running at Andrew Surman, who does well, making his 100th Premier League appearance today. Andrew Surman is 200th in the league for Bournemouth.
Bournemouth must be sick of seeing Salah running at them, but Surman did some really good defending then. He knew that Salah wanted to come inside, then he changed his mind, wanted to go down the line.
Yeah, did well, stayed on his feet, didn't he? Here comes the corner. Trent Alexander-Arnold works it in towards the penalty area. Back in by Robertson, that's too close to the goalkeeper. Boric comes out and makes the easy catch in the face of Naby Keita. Here is Surman, who's not going to improve on his 100% record against Liverpool. He's lost all 7 appearances he's made against the Reds.
Consistent.
One way of looking at it. Here he is again on the edge of the centre circle. That's a good ball, almost a good ball towards Solanke. Alisson had to come out of his penalty area to thrash it away, and it's fallen kindly potentially for Salah. Inside the penalty area, then outside it now, close to the left-hand touchline, edge of the box. Milner gives it back to Salah, who will now tease his way in. Here's Milner, opens up for him, thinks about shooting, does shoot. Blocked by a sprawling Steve Cook behind line for a corner.
Bournemouth defenders must be thinking, what else can they do? Because they've blocked so many. They played actually well. First goal coming from a set piece, the other two from free-flowing football, but you can't say the Bournemouth defenders have done bad.
Short corner again. Trent Alexander-Arnold will try and arc it towards Salah on that left-hand side, close to the byline, headed away, and then Sadio Mane is pushed into the digital advertising by Josh King. Might cause a bit of damage because there's some of Mane's studs went thudding into that electronic scoreboard. Might have damaged a few pixels, Chris, maybe.
Maybe. Didn't look happy, did he?
And the shot from the edge of the D from James Milner is high into the cop. Goal kick to Bournemouth. Well, I suppose in one way, without wishing to sound facetious here, is that after 48 minutes of the 3-0 down, to end 3-0, Bournemouth will think it could have been a lot worse.
Could have been a hell of a lot worse, really. Could have been 5 or 6, but they've kept going. Not created anything, but defended really well. And if not for Liverpool's kind of sloppiness in the final third, then they would have found themselves 5 down. But it's just been far too comfortable for a Premiership game, really. Liverpool have had no trouble whatsoever from 2 minutes after the second half started. So the result's all that matters, really. But should have been a few more goals for Liverpool.
Yeah, they definitely feel this is an opportunity that has passed them by if they can't add to these 3 goals. That's a foul by Naby Keita on Andrew Sermon in the heart of the Bournemouth half, so they will get a free kick. There's been another goal at Selhurst Park in the match between Crystal Palace and West Ham.
Zaha, Wilfred Zaha trying to send it in towards MacArthur. MacArthur back to Zaha. It's all very tight, deflection, and Wilfred Zaha equalises for Palace.
Zaha, as it had to be, has made it Palace 1 and West Ham 1. Ake, as Bournemouth desperately try and grab a consolation here. King linking up with Moussé, bundled over fairly by Joel Matip. Smith, square ball to Sermon, will work it through the centre circle, and Cook finds Keita in his way, so he stops and switches, goes to the right hand side, and Chris Mepham will float it in towards Fraser. Cute little nod back towards Smith by Fraser, gets it back again. Sermon whips it in, left-footed, that's good, onto the chest of Moussé, and now Solanke is there. Well, it's cleared away by Matip, but why didn't Moussé go for goal, Chris Birchall?
Yeah, he should have, really, but Liverpool they still look vulnerable. I know they come under criticism against West Ham, but again today, okay, it's been comfortable, they're 3-0 up, they'll probably get a clean sheet, but there has been time where they've come under pressure with a bit more quality, they would have conceded.
Pressure still here for Liverpool at the back. Virgil van Dijk with a header away from Ryan Fraser's cross for a corner to Bournemouth, who are piling it on late in the piece here inside the last 5 minutes. They trail by 3 goals to 0, but they're looking for something to take back to the south coast with them. Moussé, Solanke, Mepham, Cook, all the big boys in there waiting for Fraser's corner. Away by Van Dijk. Now Robertson can lead the counter again. The red shirt's flowing forward. Robertson has found Firmino. Firmino! Edge of the D. Could have taken it on. And in the end, he's hit it straight at Artur Boric.
Again, a classic counter-attack from Liverpool. What they're so famous for this season. But again, the final
goal, shouldn't it?
Yeah, the final, whether it's a final pass or final shot, it's just let Liverpool down. Robertson, fantastic, could have got another assist. Firmino, 1-on-1. Maybe he took it a bit too early, I don't know. But he's gone for a corner. Boric has guessed right. It's a comfortable save, but it should have been a goal.
Yeah, definitely. And he did seemingly have an extra half yard to maybe take it further into goal, but chance is gone. Sadio Mane, who scored Liverpool's first goal on 24 minutes, is being withdrawn here. He's getting a big cuddle as everyone seems to these days from Jurgen Klopp for his troubles. And Divock Origi is coming on for him, the man who missed that chance to win the game against West Ham on Monday. That was offside as well, but wasn't given. 2.5 minutes to go. Bournemouth in possession again. Ball down to the channel looking for Ismail Sey's. Pulled it up in from the byline. Nice play from him. Fraser running at speed. And Fabinho had to be absolutely precise with his challenge. And he was.
Yeah, it was one of you had this feeling that if he'd mistimed it by any kind of millisecond, it would have been a penalty for Bournemouth, but he managed to stick his leg out and get the tackle in. And another set piece for Bournemouth.
Will one of these bring some reward? Fraser headed away on the 6-yard box, acrobatically clear from Naby Keita. Has found Salah, cute little back heel to Milner, roll back into the path of Salah. Here's Origi, can he get on the end of this? He can. He's fallen down, but he can't get back up or find Roberto Firmino in time. And Liverpool again denied. Quite coming off at the moment.
Every time Bournemouth get a corner, it ends up with Liverpool being one-on-one.
Bournemouth just saying, actually, we don't want a corner. It leads to a goal every time at the other end. Long ball down the middle, but Hussein can't get on the end of that before it skips into the arms of Alisson. And here come Liverpool again. Time is running out for a fourth. Just over a minute of the 90 remain. Milner inside the centre circle. Salah scored his 17th of the season and his 49th for Liverpool. And here's Trent Alexander-Arnold. Here's a chance. Really good save by Boric. Really, really good goalkeeping that. Otherwise it was 4-0.
It didn't look 100% confident getting that, Arnold. Maybe should have just hit it first time, I don't know. But his first touch kind of narrowed the angle and made it easier for Boric. But Boric come out very quick, made a good save. But how many chances are Liverpool going to have?
Stayed big until the last possible moment then. Artur Boric, the old Peter Schmeichel starfish there in evidence. And did everything he could there, Alexander-Arnold. He put his foot through it. It was a lash up towards the roof of the net, but stayed big and a good block. Liverpool make their third and final change. Daniel Sturridge has come on Roberto Firmino.
There'll be a minimum of 4 minutes added time.
4 minutes of added on time, as you no doubt heard, at the end of this game. Sturridge would love to score the fourth. He hasn't scored in 12 for Liverpool. That's the longest barren run he's had for the club. He rarely gets to start these days. Making his 11th appearance as a substitute. Fraser, that's a decent ball towards Solanke. Stayed onside. Bournemouth will maintain possession there. Little dink forward by Gosling. Doesn't quite work. Cleared out of danger by Alexander-Arnold. Sturridge looking for his first touch. Gosling forward towards King, intercepted by Alexander-Arnold. Sermon sweeps it forward. Nice play by Solanke. Oh! Alisson was scrambling to his left, but that was terrific work from the youngster on his return to Anfield, sorting out his feet quickly. And that's a really fierce effort from 25 yards that was only just wide.
Yeah, sometimes when Liverpool press with the ferocity that they do, they're probably sold short, and that's what happened to Robertson there, really. Solanke saw him coming, spun, got it out of his feet for 20 yards, took a great strike. It was inches wide, but really good play from him.
I'll give a hint there of maybe why they spent the money they did on him. Alexander-Arnold floats the ball towards the heart of the penalty area. Away by Smith. King gives chase, but Matic will get there on halfway. Finds Milner. 2 minutes of the remaining 4 to go. Liverpool looking for number 4 still. Salah out to Alexander-Arnold again, almost level with the edge of the penalty area. Back to Milner. Salah away from Sermon. Trademark burst of pace. Try and get him clear once he does that neat little turn. Sermon for Bournemouth. Smith away from Origi. Bournemouth can't get out of their half at the moment. Cleared away by Meppen. Up to Gosling. He's caught by Keita. Meppen is there. Sermon. Here come the strains of "We'll Never Walk Alone" from the Liverpool fans. A minute of stoppage time remain. To the halfway line. Origi, 1 or 2 fans already making their way up the stairs and out of the gantries and out the ground. Happy that their team have bounced back from 2 draws to an emphatic win, and they are now back 3 points clear at the top of the table. Touched by Sturridge. Milner. Referee has a quick look at his watch. 20 seconds remain. Another look from Anthony Taylor. Is he going to end Bournemouth's misery a few seconds early here? Keita forward to Salah. Can't get on the end of it. And through it goes to Boric, and that should be that. That is that. Anthony Taylor blows for the end of the game. Liverpool respond in fine style. Jurgen Klopp wanted a reaction from his side, and he got it today. They've beaten Bournemouth by 3-0, and it could have been more. Mane on 24, Wijnaldum on 34 with a lovely lob from Robertson's huge pass, and Mo Salah, who else, 3 minutes into the second half, making the points safe. They've beaten Bournemouth by 3-0, 3 points clear at the top of the table again. And let's go to St Mary's, a goal between Southampton and Cardiff.
Little duel, but in the crowd corner, comes in from Ward-Prowse. Austin right across the face of goal, and it's turned in by Jack Stevens in the first minute of time added on. Austin should have got more on it, in fairness, with the corner and the delivery from Ward-Prowse as it came in. But it literally grazed his forehead, and very similar to Sol Bamba. It's a centre-half that gambles around the back, and he just toes it in to get the equaliser.
1-1 in stoppage time there. But there's been another goal. Let's go right back there.
Patterson heads it back in, shot from Arter, forwards to Camarasa, back to goal. Sahore with a shot, in off the inside of the post. Cardiff take the lead again. Oh my word! Big Kenneth Sahore, first goal in 11 appearances, and the speed of that ball hitting the back of the net was 2 miles an hour. It was so slow as it bounced and rolled towards the inside of McCarthy's left-hand post, and Cardiff City go back in front, and Rob Hasenhüttl goes back to his seat. What a game of football we have had in the last 5 minutes. Bednarek's header wasn't cleared. Patterson again put it back in. Archer's shot fell to the chest of Camarasa, who rolled it back to Sahore, and he just rolled it in, falling backwards off the inside of McCarthy's left-hand post.
Late drama then, late drama, and some at St Mary's Stadium. Cardiff City leading by 2-1 at Southampton. If that stays as it is, which it has done, the final whistle has just gone. What a result for Cardiff City. Back-to-back wins.